comment on the comment section and tell me if I'm audible enough. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today it's really a sunny day, a very awesome day. It's a throwback Thursday, and I felt I want to talk to you guys. So somebody join and tell me that you can hear me as I prepare today's topic. As you can see on the topic, we are going to talk about it. And disclaimer. My name is Miss Jackie 254. I do lifestyle vlogs and everything in between. Somebody tell me you can hear me, because I don't know if I'm audible. Enough, okay? Am I? Well, my name is Miss Jackie 254. I do lifestyle vlogs and everything in between. Today is Thursday, pretty sunny, pretty awesome, and I hope you can hear me. Somebody tell me you can hear me. I'm still waiting for you to join and tell me you can hear me before we chime on this conversation. And please, the one who has joined, just please tell me if you can hear me, if I'm audible or not, so that I don't talk to myself for the next 1 hour here without knowing that I'm not audible. So please, on the comment section, just say if I'm audible enough before I start chiming in about this topic, because yeah, I have experience in it. So yes. So I want to say thanks to all the people who have returned and the new subscribers. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much for your continuous support. I really do appreciate you. I do appreciate you a lot. So in this topic, can you hear me? Please tell me if you can hear me, because I don't want to talk for 1 hour. This is very delicate topic to talk 1 hour without anybody hearing what I'm saying. It will be very queer. I did not really, so I shout. So I should shout. Okay, thank you so much. And hi. Why are you calling yourself nothing? Why are you calling yourself nothing? Why are you calling yourself nothing? Can you hear me now? Hi. Clearly you can hear me. If you've heard me calling you nothing, why are you calling yourself nothing? And the topic is just coincidental. And anyway, like I was saying, thank you so much for making me aware that I can be heard. And I want to put some disclaimer. I'm not being rude, but I just want to say this is my story, and on my channel I share what I feel is just good to share. It's my version of my story. So if you have your own story, you can open your own channel and go share there, because maybe this is my healing way. For Christ's sake, why is this person calling me right now? Yeah. So if you want to share your story, go and open your channel and share your story there, because this is my version of my story about this topic pertaining marriage and everything. Because yeah, I have experience in it, and that's why I'm decided to share, because I feel it's time. I know I haven't healed enough, but I feel it's time I share this story. That's why I have given a disclaimer on it. And I had written several notes, particularly about my personality. I'm an Aries woman. You see, the other day I did a video pertaining science, that is zodiac sign. And I want to be clear on this video. We are going to mix science and Bible things, and that's me. You will have to take it as it is, because it's my opinion, and I can have my opinion the way I feel it's right, because it's my story. So I wrote my personality, an Aries woman. I don't know which personality you are. I mean, the zodiac sign that you're from, but I wrote several signs about a woman, because this is going to make you understand where I am coming from with this story, because today is a story time, and Thursday, and it's a throwback Thursday, and I want to throw back, because coincidentally we met in this month. At some point I hate August. I hate August because I met on this month, And to be honest, I wanted to be, anyway, let me not go ahead of myself because I digress a lot. Let me first of all, guys, read for you the personality traits of an Aries woman, because I'm one. And Aries particularly is from March 20, I think March 21, the period, March 21 to April 19. So if you lie along those dates, you happen to be an Aries zodiac sign. And I'm April 1st, was born April 1st. So I'm an Aries. And Aries women are vibrant, vivacious. It's a fire sign, by the way, known for their fierce independence, unapologetic assertiveness, and warrior spirit. So you can start now understanding. You can now start understanding where I'm going to or where we are heading with this conversation, okay? So there are questions I wrote down and still answered them. What is the temperament of an Aries woman? An Aries woman are intensely passionate and emotional beings, wearing their hearts on their sleeves. This can sometimes result in explosive displays of anger, but luckily, they are quick to cool down and move on. They value transparency and honesty in their emotional connections. Are you getting where we are going? Because I won't tell you this story just like that. You have to stick around and understand where we're going with this story. So number two, do Aries have a big temper? Aries is known for an explosive temper, and although their outbursts don't last long, it's definitely best to avoid fiery rants until the steam has dissipated. Um, but when these um, brazen rams are not flying off the handle, they're up, they're upbeat, positive, and playful creatures who enjoy living life to the fullest. I'm going to give you the entire characteristic of it. There are several, so that you can understand this conversation. Huh? Slowly by slowly, we are not going to just enter the conversation boom and tell you if marriage really works. We are just going to go personally, intimate, till you get, and you can as well understand your persona so that by the time you get to marriage or something, you understand why you act the way you act. Number three, what is the weakness of an Aries woman? Our weaknesses. Aries zodiac are full of strengths. One of the best strengths of Aries is that they have a very optimistic attitude. But what do I say? However, like every zodiac sign, Aries have their weaknesses too. The biggest weakness of Aries zodiac is that they are very aggressive in nature. You should not blame me. You should not blame me. Blame my sign. Blame my sign, y'all. So number four, I asked myself again, what does an Aries woman want in a man? Okay, I asked those questions, and these are the answers I got. Aries women are fiercely independent themselves, so they are attractive to partners who have their own interests and hobbies. And remember, I'm a sanguine as well, so we don't like boredom. We don't like boredom. You get where we are getting with this conversation, eh? Do you get where we are going with this conversation? Okay. I asked myself again, number five, is Aries mentally strong? And this is what they said. Ruled by Mars, the ambition and courage planet, Aries are not fearful. Mental strength, traits, fearlessness. Aries never run away from challenges. Instead, they dive headfirst into them. They do not fear failure and bounce back fast forward. Hmm? Do you get it? Do you get it? Come along with me, guys. Number six. What do Aries do when angry? Huh? You see, you have to learn yourself, guys, to the point you understand even which zodiac sign you come from, your weaknesses and your strength. You need to understand yourself very well. Angry is a mischaracterization. They may be quick to fight, but are even quicker to forgive. Yeah, we are soft soft-hearted. They simply want to get things over with. Oh. Do you resonate? Are you resonating? Are you resonating if you are an Aries like me? Ha! We like things done. We don't like procrastination. Do you get it? Are you getting where we're getting with this conversation? So, where was I? Where was I before I digressed? The beautiful thing about Aries is that they never stay mad. It's almost shocking how quickly they forgive and miraculously forget. Yeah. And say hi. Actually, nothing is my favorite. Me, your name is just driving me insane in my head because why are you calling yourself nothing? You're something. Why are you calling yourself nothing? You're something. Anyway, thank you for joining the live. You can chime in on the comment section, guys. For the people who are joining, you can clearly see the video, what we are talking about today. And like I said, it's time we share this conversation. So, where was I? Number 7. Which zodiac can no. I won't say that one. I'll keep it to myself. Let me go to my number 8. Who can handle an Aries woman? Aries can also find harmony with earth signs. Which are the earth signs? Which are the earth signs, guys? Do you know them? It's actually Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. If they are willing to compromise and be patient with each other. Higher. Who? Number 9. Number 9. I jumped number 7 because it's for myself. Number 9. Who are compatible with Aries women? Listen and listen carefully. Who are compatible with my type? With my type. Aries women are most compatible with fellow energetic and passionate fire signs. Do you know which are the fire signs? Do you? By now, do you know which are the fire signs? They are compatible with fire signs, which is Leo and Sagittarius. So, if you're, the other time I did a short about asking what's your sign. Do you see where I was coming and where we were going with that conversation with those shots? But they don't be ignoring videos. Whenever I put certain videos, I have a plan of a video pertaining that conversation, and I felt it's time we share this. So, what type of beauty do Aries have? Aries are attractive traits. They tend to have dramatic brows and an intense gaze, fixing their object of attention with all their charisma and warmth. Aries are attractive because they have big, genuine smiles, which light up their face when they see people they love and like. Do you get it? Huh? Let me tell you, I will fill this channel with my Aries. I'll be telling you, are you an Aries? Are you a Leo? Are you a Sagittarius? Well, okay. What turns Aries women on? Do you want to hear this? Are you ready? Well, she is attracted to strong, independent, and assertive partners who want her but don't need her. Now, do you understand yourself if you're an Aries woman like me? Do you understand yourself? Do you understand yourself, guys? Because I'm saying all this because this conversation, as the title we have seen, we are going to get to a point where we'll have a deeper conversation about marriage and does it really work? I'm getting somewhere with this conversation. So you just stick along to understand where we are getting with this conversation, because I just can't dive into the conversation just like that. Do you get it? So you have to understand my persona before we give out the story. Ooh, who is the perfect soulmate for Aries sign? While several zodiac signs feature personalities that play well with Aries' fiery nature, Leo, Sagittarians, and Librans. If you're Libran, do you hear? Are undoubtedly the most compatible compatible with Aries. Okay? If you know you're a Leo, Sagittarian, or Librian, and you feel like you are connected to an Aries woman, yeah, just understand you are compatible. You can be able to, but because you're both fiery signs. I told you I'm going to mix biblical things and science. So if you feel this is not working for you, you can as well open your own channel and converse according to you, because everybody has their own experience. I have my own experience and you have your own, and that's why I'm sharing my own experience. So if you have issue with this conversation my way, you can always have your own. Oh, that is Aries speaking. I'm enjoying this conversation, guys. Oh, hey, where I don't. That is number 13. I won't say that one. It's a bit. Yeah. So, what is the main emotion of Aries? The element of fire is closely associated with the Aries zodiac sign, imbuing it with a sense of passion, creativity, and enthusiasm. Arians are often described as having a fiery personality with a tendency to be bold, impulsive, and quick tempered. So now you get where we are going to. And today is a TBT Thursday. Guys, are you ready? Are you ready? Sip some water. Where is that water of mine? Let me sip some water before we start this conversation. Huh? Are you ready for my story? Sip some water. I know you love gists. I know you do love gists. And this is part of my healing. And gist we will have. So here is yours truly, Miss Jackie 254, an Aries zodiac madam. Who happened to hit back when I was in a relationship. I attempted marriage, by the way, guys. Let me be clear, and why I decided to come with this conversation, because I've been there, done it, and yeah, I have a testimony to say, and I can say it, and why I want to share this story. It's part of my healing. So when I hit at 26, leave alone 21 to 24, that is rubbish, that is kiddish, that is a lot of hours old. Clearly you've had my type of zodiac sign. You should tell me what sign you are from and how it impacts your relationships and all that. So when I hit at 26, I was clear in my head, psychologically, mentally, everything. I'm dating for marriage. Okay? And let me put this disclaimer as well. Let's not normalize can we stay. I'm not a can we stay person. Let's not normalize getting children out of wedlock. And I'm not here to judge. And I'm not here to actually like put fingers on or poke somebody's nose, or yeah, I'm not like poking somebody's eyes on this conversation. I'm just sharing my experience, because everybody had their version of experiences, and yeah, and this is mine. So when I got at 26, I was very clear in my head. I want to date for marriage and I want to settle down by 30. And you can guess my age right now. I'm 31 and not yet settled. I'm getting somewhere. So, whew, if I start saying this, you'll understand. I said I'm going to be sharing these things in a scientific way and a biblical way. Of course, the Bible somewhere says, I'm not going to quote the Bible's verses, but I'm going to say what it says. A woman and a man shall leave their father's house and go and make, paraphrasing, and make their own house or their own home. And so, me as Miss Jackie 254, I'm a staunch Christian. Yeah, I'm a staunch Christian. I don't speak in tongues. I don't read Basaika, but I'm a staunch Christian. Let me make it clear here and now. I'm a staunch Christian, and I believe in marriages. I truly believe in marriage 100%. So I hit at 26. I've always been praying for a certain. There's this church I used to admire, that couple. There's a very big church in this country of ours. Hey, those people who know me will know which church I'm talking about. But yeah, there's this church that I used to usually admire, the couple that I used to pray and fast. We have like a branch in Nyeri County. Oh my God, did I say we we have a branch in my home county? And I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. Fast forward, the branch came to our county. And I was super excited because I was thrilled by the way this man would treat. May he soul rest in peace. Oh my God, the people who know that church. Oh, may he soul rest in peace. But that emoji, that emoji, even in absentia, he's still what we call a mirror for marriages. Okay, I'm basically talking about marriage can work, but I'm now giving my experience how it went south. The church came. Me being a sanguine, me being an Aries babe, me being Jackie, I joined this church in particular. And my cue, I'm from a Protestant, and yes, I'm back to my PCA protocol, mutaratara thing. We'll get there. I don't want to go ahead of myself. I joined this church. And where did I start serving? You see, we are super aggressive and all over. My sign, if you have been here when I was talking about my zodiac sign, you've already understood our temperament and our traits. So I joined this sanctuary keeping. What is sanctuary keeping? Sanctuary keeping is whereby you usually make sure the chairs, the church, the temple, or the altar is super clean. And I really worked gracefully and enjoyed and really enjoyed and all that. As I was working in that sanctuary keeping, I was still praying. I was still praying and fasting and asking God, please, please give me a brother from the altar. Please give me a brother from the church. And indeed, excuse the noise. There's a lot of activities happening outside. I don't want to get emotional. It's my story, so I'll share the way I feel like. So I prayed for an altar man, and I really prayed for quite some time, and I was like, oh God, give me somebody who's from the altar and a man of God, and what a girl wants. Because definitely, like I said, from the word go, I'm a believer of marriage, and I'm a believer of straightforward marriages, legalized marriage, not kamiste, not those mafefine. We call them mafefine where I come from. Mafefine kind of marriage, I don't advocate for it, and I'm not like blaming you who hasn't done a legalized marriage. And yes, I prayed and prayed. Literally, I prayed for an emoji. Emoji is basically a man of God. And God really, I don't know. I don't want to blame God because he does his ways and wonders and all that. Yours truly was blessed with an emoji. And this emoji was not just an emoji. Like you heard, an Aries, we are just vibrant zodiac sign. This wasn't just an emoji, just a normal emoji. Was a pastor's wingman. Okay? We fly that way. We fly high. It was a pastor's wingman. Like that person who's just next to the pastor. I'm getting somewhere. Stick along. Stick along. I'm getting somewhere with this conversation. Okay? I'm getting conversation. Like when we say life is spiritual, it's totally spiritual. I usually watch this channel called Life is Spiritual by Bamboo, and I resonate with what he normally talks because literally life is spiritual. What you discern, I mean, the spirit of discernment is very important. Okay. Fast forward, we started this relationship under the wings of that emoji, like the pastors, and I'm getting where I will get to some point where I got agitated with this thing about people calling pastors moms and dads. I don't buy that anymore, because I feel that person is not, as much as we say he's a spiritual parent, is just a shepherd. I mean, it's just a shepherd, because I'm a believer. You can take yourself to Christ through prayers. Like, God left that chance for us to be able to converse directly. It's not a must through a person. So I feel when we get to the point you're calling a pastor dad, and you're calling a mistress of the pastor mom, you're idolizing. Oh my God, I digress. So so he was, yeah, the pastor's wingman. Fast forward, because I want to get to the irritating part, and why I never got married. And why I never got married, and it's the part I want to get to. So we are not judging. We are not judging. If you have your own conversation and you have your narration, to open your channel and give out your conversation there. This is my way of healing, and I'm okay with sharing it, because I'm over it now. So this wingman was actually a youth leader. Let me tell you how you should be discerning, and how sometimes, even in the most places you feel that this is sacred and has solace, like it's sane relationships, be always having a discerning spirit all the time, because even in the house of the Lord, people are weird, and people are just hypocritical. That's the word, the hypocritical. So this man of God, emoji, the wingman of the pastor, we dated, and we were under the leadership of that pastor. And of course, here and there, but I felt that they were not playing any role, because they were not doing counseling to us. Even the time it got, fast forward, this emoji is actually, I'm just giving this emoji actually, fun facts, I get attracted to silver fox. I get attracted to silver foxes. What do you mean a silver fox? I forgot to tell you guys, our age gap difference was 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. And we met this month. That's why I hate this month. I hate August. So we had an age difference of 14 years. But somehow we are usually told women we think very fast. And you guys, I'm sorry, men. I'm sorry, men, for saying so, but it's a fact. It's scientific. We are smarter. We are very fast in our thinking than you guys. So yeah, I was dating a silver fox who's a pastor's wingman, and all this Porsche church. And I felt at some point I was in LA, because given that I'm a village girl, and I'm going to this Porsche church, and I'm dating a wingman to the pastor, and my personality, we love finer things in life, and had discerned it, had prayed about it, but I'm still yet to ask God, God, did you really answer? Did you really answer the way I wanted? Or he just decided, let me answer this girl. So God answered, and I felt so nice. Let me tell you guys, I'm very loyal. If you had my zodiac sign, if you had my Aries, what kind of women we are, and the fact that I'm a single, I'm very loyal. So I was very loyal, but we had a fair share of, back and forth. Don't be led by anybody that in a relationship you'll have a swift or a good relationship 24/7. That's a lie. Nobody should lie to you. We used to fight, and given the fact I'm a sanguine, and that person, okay, I'm extroverted. That person, I don't know. I don't know. Another thing I want to say, God always gives me the opposite of me. I'm always extroverted. God grants me always introverted human beings of either sex. In most of my friendship, my relationships, I'm the loud one. The other friend of mine is not loud. I'm the God is full of humor. So my wingman here and I am like feeling okay. I felt there's something about me. I get attracted to leadership. That's me. I don't know about you, but yeah, that's me. I get attracted to leadership, because of course I've seen my uncles treating my aunties very well, and given the fact I'm from a single mother, yes, but the men around me are really treating their women very well. So I expect, sorry to say, I expect paramount, paramount, top-notch treatment, because if my uncles are treating their wives well, who are you not to treat me? Who are you not to treat me well? So fast forward, now we started having a shaky relationship in the church. I'm getting to a point of where you should be very discerning, even in the house of the Lord, okay? So this shaky relationship was brought by, I told you he was a leader, he was a youth leader. And he announced, it was made it clear by this pastor that, yeah, this youth leader is dating so and so and so, that is it. So of course the green eyes started. The green eyes started in the church. And there, this weird treasurer would even text him for awkward things. And I put that across. I'm trying to bring this point of like people should just mask off in the church, should mask off. I tried to put this point across to the pastor, and I told the pastor, you know what, this guy is getting on my nerves. Can you talk to him because he's not acting up? He didn't do nothing. And at some point, to be honest, if I'm honest enough, I was so bitter with that pastor, because you are a pastor, this is your wingman, this person is supposed to be acting with decorum. You know, there's a way you as a leader, whether you're an MP, whether you're an MCA, whether you're a church, you're a chef, you basically authority, there's a way you're supposed to act. It wasn't sitting right with me. Why are you getting so cozy with these church women? Yeah, I became so bitter with the behavior. Those were the first times, and I was still 26, 7, that first year. I brushed it off, and life went on. And it wasn't sitting well with me, given that, you know, we are quick to anger as Aries and quick to forget. Yeah. So these guys started becoming cozy to the point he would be sent for by, quote unquote, fellow church men, whatever's, women. And who is Jackie? Very assertive, aggressive, will always get, you know what I'm trying to say, how marriage gets not getting to where it was getting, and why you should always have a discerning spirit in whatever you're doing, and the kind of people you surround yourself with. Even in the church. Kwanzaa, in the church is the ugliest place to be when it comes to the relationship, because people mask a lot and they camouflage a lot and they are so hypocritical. And yeah, I will say it as it is. They're so hypocritical. So I felt so bad because I approached the pastor and did nothing. He was like, oh, he's my faithful wingman. He can't even hurt a fly. Huh? To be honest, even today, I still hold a grudge to that pastor thing. But since I'm healing, let's talk about it. So, fast forward, forget about it, and this is me, whatever. Let's hit to 29, 30. I told you I wanted to be married by 30. By now, I'm 33. I expected to be now having a firstborn, because I would have gotten pregnant at 31 and given birth at 32. Right now, would be having a 1-year-old baby. But God does his own things in his own miraculous way. So fast forward, I want to get on the juicy part, where also, I'll still insist, have a discerning spirit whenever you want to get married. It came to a time whereby you're supposed to come and see the parents, and now it's time to officiate. I told you I'm a firm believer of marriage that works. Marriage do work, and I'm a firm believer of legalizing a marriage. I'm a firm believer or not getting children out of wedlock. I'm a firm believer of, if somebody really values you, should legalize it and should use the actual protocols pertaining In short, honoring you through marriage. That's my point. That's my point. Honoring you through marriage. So fast forward, we came to the point you have to see the parents and all this, stuff, and all this. Let me tell you, yours truly, because I could understand the financial. Another thing, guys, let me tell you, guys should not fear marrying women. It depends with how you relate with the partner. Let me advise you on something. And for us women, I'm talking like this because I have experienced y'all. So with my 33 years, yeah, I can speak like a 50-year-old woman, and I can say it as it is. So women, imagine it's not difficult to get married because it depends with how you understand your partner, especially financially. Okay? So you as truly understood the background of my person financially. And I threw in the idea of like, you know what, we can come to our parents and you just ask for my hand, like with my parent, like saying we are together, and then we go legalize through the attorney general, because there are so many ways of getting married. By the way, there is attorney general. What I always advocate for, don't be a kamiste, don't be a mafefene wife. I'm always call me feminist, call me whatever, but I'm always for a woman to be legalized. If you really want that woman, why are you not legalizing it? Okay. However, it depends. You don't have to be flamboyant, you don't have to overspend for you to be legalized in marriage. Okay, my point is just legalize it. So me knowing my person, I threw the idea of going to the AG by through the blessings of our parents. Him being a wingman of the pastor, this church thing, my cue, I'm a Christian, staunch believer. In fact, I would want a wedding that we are throwing choppers back and forth and everywhere. but but I'm a very sane human being, and I consider so many things to someone I love. So fast forward, I'm sharing this because I want to. So if you want, you have problems, go open your own channel. So fast forward, so me, I drew the issue of like, yo, we can go to the AG and we can go just come to my parents and get to know them. And some of you, I know you saw that video. It's still here, but it's private. And we did Komenya Mushi. Because that is not Russia. Why am I saying this? Because things went south over that. Things went very south over that. So I give this suggestion of we need to go see parents, and because I understand my person's financial constraint at the moment, and I want to be legal. Because remember, guys, I had forgotten to tell you this. We have quoted. I was engaged on the third year, but we quoted 7 years. That's why I tell you, when you look at me, give me some respect, because I'm a very loyal woman and I can persevere a lot. Don't just look this pretty face and smile and think that everything just settled like that. So, so I suggested this and that, and at some point he didn't buy it per se. He was so into this church thing, infested thing, whereby this even church didn't even help in any even a time. So fast forward, I don't want to say that church because at the moment I hate it. I hate it. I hate that. Yeah, I hate it with my all being, with my every being. I hate it so much. So I don't want to mention that church. So fast forward, they came and did not honor me the way they were supposed to honor me. That I will always say, they didn't honor me. It was mediocre, 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 mediocre. First of, this guy insisted on a certain couple that spiritually I wasn't feeling it. This couple had only married for 3. Again, design. With the kind of best couple you want in your marriage, or the people you want them to walk along in terms of marriage, because marriage is not just some small talk, small walk thing. So this couple, I didn't like them from the word go. I didn't like them from the word go. And funnily enough, or spiritually enough, the pastor also confirmed, because he said, I think you should have looked for a couple which is more older. You get? You are supposed to say, let me say, because I have experience now, if you're supposed to get a best couple, let them be married for 10 years and above. They have been in that marriage for 10 years and above, because they know the in and out of marriage. If you want to get married, that is, look for a couple that is 10 years and above. So what was off about this best couple? This best couple, the lady married the man, first of all, to answer her, because she's older than the man. She's the one who funded her marriage. That's why she would bring these weird kind of advices to my person. So I didn't like that couple from the word go, but I just tagged along because they were the friends of my person, and he wanted them despite me not wanting them. And the fact they were still from this church, and this best couple, like, those couples that are always posting on social media, happy couples and all that nonsense. All that nonsense, because it's nonsense. So so this couple, I didn't like them from the word go. They were not just sitting right with my spirit from the word go, because this woman was even pregnant. What was she to tell me? What was she to tell me? What was she to help me, guys, by the way? What was she to help me? Because she was moody all over. She was not even available the time I need her to be there. There was no counsel. We were not having regular meetings. So, guys, what do you think? What was she for? So, it didn't sit right with me. Now, the catchy place was this one. The fact that now my partner has chosen this best couple and I have to comply with his likings and all that, nika flow na issue. So this best couple came to a point, you have to be vulnerable, I got vulnerable. But the thing that caught me, make me hate them to date, who invites the groom without the bride to advise them? You who are married out there, can you just put on the comment section where you have ever heard of a couple being cancelled and the bride is not there by the bride's groom? This is the catchy part I'm getting to. Yeah? This is the catchy part I'm getting to. Who advises a the groom when the bride is not there? Just tell me there on the comment section. Clearly, I find them immature. That's my experience. I found them so immature. 2, I found them fishy and cunning, because immediately they called him to give him some whatever marriage advice. Guess what happened, guys? Just guess what happened. The homie cancelled the wedding 2 weeks to the wedding. He damn cancelled my wedding. So tell me, how would you just say that turned out, eh? So when I sit here and tell you guys I have experience, I can talk like a 50-year-old woman. It's because I've been through it, done it, okay? And you have to have a spirit of discernment. So fast forward, this guy cancelled and all this and all that. Guess who else I expected to be like? You see, he has been the church youth leader under the wing of the pastor. I expected the pastor to call him out or to call us out and have a conversation. Guess what happened, guys? And that's why I'm saying, go to a church that has protocol and procedures and have farm leaders. Nobody called us. Actually, I didn't receive any calling. I didn't receive any counseling. I didn't receive any even what happened and whatever from these men of God thing. Men of God thing. So, what is the lesson about this narrative I'm giving you? Do marriage work? Yes, it works. But under what anointing? Because you've heard very clearly that I discerned, I seeked God for a man from the altar, and indeed he offered me an altar man, and to be precise, even a wingman to the pastor. But nothing like that happened. Am I married? No. Am I willing to get married? Yes, but legally. So the lesson is the people you surround yourself, even if they are from the church, be very selfish and guard your spirit. I mean, selfishly discern the kind of people surround you, because for me, if I'm honest enough, I don't find the sense of that pastor. I don't find the spiritual anointing. That's why I'm saying I'm very not okay with calling pastors mom and dad thing. They are not your biological parents. They're just shepherds. So I don't feel like they have the right to be called mom and dad. You just lead as a leader of the church, of the clergy, but not be called mom and dad because they didn't act to the situation as per my expectations, like the clergy or the people in the church that would do. Because where I am right now, they really follow to the letter. So I felt they failed there. And also the best couple, I felt they were fishy. Because I had not told you guys, fast forward, I tried to call this so-called best couple. They couldn't pick any call because they knew them right. They had fucked up our relationship. Everything was okay, but when they came into our life, things got fucked up. That's my point. That's my point. So be very discerning with the kind of people you surround yourself with. Be discerning the kind of people you even allow in that marriage. Um, we are actually talking of uncovering the truth about lasting relationship. Don't involve third parties in that relationship of yours. Don't seek so much advices. Another thing that it's a weakness, maybe to my partner, would be those swayed people. You can be carried along. Seek for God to give you a partner who's not, who's firm, who's firm with decisions and firm with supporting you as the partner, not wavering with the waves of people. Because yeah, yeah. So that's my story. And do marriage work? Let me add some data and we come back and have conversation. Today I'm not leaving you guys. I'm not leaving you. Just a minute. Yeah, like I was saying, guys, have a discerning spirit. Have a discerning spirit on the kind of people you surround yourself to, because they just disappeared. They ghosted. They didn't want to receive calls because they knew they fucked up. And am I healing? Yes, I am healing. Would I date again? Yes, I would date. And ultimatums? Yes, I do have still ultimatums. Because if you're not bringing goats, if you're not bringing cows, if you're not bringing dowry, don't even send your manifesto. I'm damn serious about it. If you're not bringing dowry to my parents, don't even send a manifesto. I don't want. I'd rather be single than married wrong. Okay? So, am I healing? Yeah, I'm healing. Did that person do you dirty? Yes, he did me dirty. Because how would you cancel a wedding 2 weeks to the wedding and you have come to my parents because of your mediocrity kind of ways? Because there are those people who want not to follow protocols. Because I couldn't understand why he would want a white wedding and you don't want to follow the 10 yards or 11 yards. Because there's a protocol, a procedure about getting to a church wedding. You need to first of all first go to the first visit to the parents of the lady, The second visit, you go and you get to what they had asked you for. And the third visit is when now you just request for marriage. But you just can't come for just knowing the home. And in fact, let me put a disclaimer so that you don't get it twisted and think, oh, this girl is materialistic. We are not materialistic. My parents were so lenient because they had given my hand in marriage on the first round, but because of him being advised by some stupid best couple, he fucked things up because my parents were very lenient, very lenient. And we had allowed them to go as per the way they can afford. Okay, by the time you fail to honor your lady, or you fail to honor your woman, that marriage starts with a lot of hiccups. And I wasn't choosing to have a hiccup marriage, because I want to have a blissful marriage and a thriving marriage, you know. So these are the challenges that people usually have, and they don't like speaking up about, or speaking out loud, or calling things as they are. We love sugarcoating everything, and that's how the story happened. So if you believe in marriage, do it right. Marriage is such a blissful thing. It's just do it right, because there's no point. And sometimes it's usually favoring women, because if somebody really honors you, why are they putting you like some if men usually honor cars, huh? You find a man calling a car Mildred, the other one calling a car Chantel. If a man can honor a car, girl, let him bring dowry to your place. Let him bring dowry. Let him go all the yards for you, okay? Because you're precious. So, do you get why I read my entire personality? Tell me who wouldn't get angry. Tell me who wouldn't get angry for somebody fucking you up the last minute. Tell me who wouldn't get angry. Just comment there. Tell me you would be just okay with somebody coming into your life and spoiling everything that you worked for. Do you think 7 years being loyal to a single man is easy? 7 goddamn years. Do you think it's easy? It's not. It's not. It's not. So don't be out here saying, oh, these ladies are assertive, oh, these ladies are angry, oh, these ladies are this and this. First of all, get to know somebody. Get to experience someone and understand where they're coming from, okay? So that is my story of why I didn't get married at 30, and why I'm still believing marriage really do works, and it's possible, it can be done, and why I hate that church. I hate that church, and why I felt that those pastors didn't they do their best. They just didn't. They just didn't do their best. And do we converse? No. Do I go to that church anymore? No. Why? Because they didn't serve me. There was nothing that was serving me there, right? Because from the word go, I had given my issues and didn't sit well. And this person would find like I'm just blabbing. We don't blab. When somebody tells you something, they're speaking. Like now you've had my Aries. We are very honest. We will tell you as it is. You take it or leave it. So that best couple factors up. Him himself also factors up, because how would you be driven by that party? And we are the ones who are supposed to get married. So I felt betrayed. So that is what we call betrayal. Okay? That is what we call betrayal. But do I believe in love? I do believe in love. Would I get married? Yes. On legality? Yes. Because clearly, me, I would say very loud. I'm very outspoken. I will say it. If you're not bringing goats and cats and lions and giraffes to my parents, please, I beg, don't even send your manifesto. Let me just be straightforward. Don't send your manifesto. I want a God-fearing man who can bring cows and goats into my marriage. Hey, I know I'm not worth cows and goats, but legalize it. Legalize it. That's my point. I'm just that serious about that. About that. And I'm not apologetic about it. I won't apologize about it. Yeah. I want pee and pawpaw on the gate of my mother. So I'm not going to give birth to someone who has not legalized marriage. You be giving birth like cows and rats here without being legalized. No, no, I won't be rude. You might say I'm rude, but it's the reality. If you know something is worth it, legalize it. Legalize it. Okay? Till next time, God bless you. I felt like I've dropped a burden on my shoulders. Oof. I felt that cross is just down because I was feeling some type of way. It has taken me 3 years to be able to talk about this because it's way back that this person, this whatever they did. And like I said, I got a thing for silver fox. I don't know. I get attracted to leadership. I get attracted to witty men with brains. I get attracted to somebody who I don't know, who is God fearing and my personality. Blame it on my personality. Blame it on my zodiac sign and my personality. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So till next time, God bless you. I hope you learned a thing or two. So you who've been asking me, oh, are you married? Oh, I attempted, and I'll still go all the yards. But if you want marriage, you'll have to bring cats and goats and lions and giraffes to my parents. For me, I don't come with stay thing. Legalize it. I want to be a legal woman, legal wife. That's the point. So today I've shared a lot, and that's what's up. I hope you learned a thing or two. And do marriage work? Yeah, it does work. And do I still love that couple that I admired and prayed for from that church? That couple, even if the person died, still I would marry her. But after all, even if that's the church kind of whatever, I have so many couples surrounding me which are from my family, and yeah, I admire them because I have mirrors around me, around my circles of my family members who I admire their marriage. So clearly you can tell I'm a lady who wants straightforward stuff. Okay? Don't come with your fishy business. I'm not a fishy human being. Me, I will tell you as it is, as blunt as it is. You take it or leave it, even when I'm hurting. Okay? Yeah. Did I hate that old couple? Up to date, I hate her because she was 40s and her brain. I don't want to say that tribe, but that tribe has daft people. We have daft people because I didn't expect a 40-year-old would behave the way she behaved because yeah, she's. And that's why I keep on telling you, be discerning with the kind of best couple you want, or the people you want to be vulnerable to. Be very discerning because you might have a couple which is so immature, because I don't even think about it because it just gave me some what was that? Why did I even let her in my life to begin with? Because she's so let me not even. So till next time, God bless you. I love you so much, guys. And I appreciate the fact that you have joined me and we have been here and had a chit chat. And I felt so good. And I felt the burden has gotten off my chest. And yeah. I'm so happy. So till next time, God bless you. That's my story. If you have a problem with that, open your own channel and give your own version of stories. Everybody has their own experience. So don't come here judging me. You, if you've ever been married and you have your own version, come with your version. This is my version of my lifestyle and my how my marriage went. So, in fact, it wasn't marriage. How that whatever went through. So, very single. Till the time you sing a ring here, I'm very single, guys. Till you see a ring here, okay? Yeah. Till next time, God bless you. Yours truly, Miss Jackie 254. I'm so happy and blessed. God bless you so much, guys. Till next time, enjoy your lunch. I've talked a lot, and I have books. You can go and check on my bio. I've written some ebooks, Passion and Betrayal of Ruto and with Rero. These Ultimate, the Enchanted, so many. So go just check them out. Oh my God, excuse me. Till next time, God bless you. I love you so much. You can say bye there, and I want to say hi to Nothing. Nothing was the one who was leading the leaderboard, but now, till next time, God bless you. I love you so much. And marriage do work. Just get the right human being. Design, design, design. And surround yourself with the right counsel of people. God bless you. So goodbye for now. Mwah, mwah. Bye, guys.